like to say, this Heineken is for you, people!
I remember when Think This came out, World Circus, and that was it, man. I was hooked. And even though it's 20 years old, I've been turning, a lot of kids on in the studio to these guys and go, well, what do you think of this? And they go, well, I didn't think an instrument could be played like that. I mean, there's just an extreme amount of talent there that you just don't see with most bands.
20 years ago, who could imagine, that I'd have 2 girls and I'd have, a house full of dolls and my mom is living with us. I buy and sell cars to dealers. I'd love to make my living from music. But in the meanwhile, I'm practical, I have a family, and I've got to make a living. Green light runs perfect. Ice cold, they say.
Green light, guys. Green light car, Canadian history. Good miles.
Runs perfect. I'd like to get 46 bucks out of it, 47 bucks. It's not in kilometers, it's in miles. Come on, it's a frontline piece. It's beautiful. Mr. Aboud. How are you, sir? What's going on? What does anyone here know about my band? Absolutely nothing at all. I think that a majority of the people here are surprised to find out that I'm even a musician.
What kind of music you play,
Mitch
man?
is a character.
Rock and roll, jazz, what do you play?
Yeah, play old rock and roll.
Little Bob Seger there?
No Bob Seger, play our own music. No.
I went down to the crossroads. That's a good one if you can play that. Practice.
All right, buddy.
20 years later, it's funny how things happen, And I got an email from somebody who's like, have you seen the video on YouTube? I'm like, video on YouTube? And I go, and it's like, wow, now, all of a sudden there's a unofficial Toxik fan site webpage with 6,500 hits.
An 18-year-old kid from Westchester made it.
And
when I first saw it,
Right.
I really thought it
Me
was
too.
Josh or Tad that made it up and just was like, all right, just, let's see what happens. And then there's a live, the Eindhoven show is on there, the whole concert.
Yeah, which is something that we
never
looked for
saw
forever.
We've got, hundreds of emails from all these people saying how much they like it and they still like it. And I said, well, I think they deserve for us to get back together.
Brian, myself, we were both in high school, and then we ended up working together as, I guess you can say, the post-Toxik project. I guess I haven't put a hell of a lot of thought into what I've gotten myself back involved in.
This is totally great. I don't even know what to say. It's like you meet somebody or they're even coming to work with you and you're a fan to begin with. So that's just a totally different thing, So this is cool. It's like a kid in a candy store, for me.
Check 2, 1, 2.
There's a band from our era, and they're doing the reunion thing, and I saw the picture of them, and it was like, I don't want to look like that. They were really into their body thing,
they were like posing like, bodybuilders back in the day. Now they're like,
My kids are really excited about it. My eldest daughter, and she came upstairs the other night, I was practicing, and she came upstairs. She's like, Dad, play me some Toxik. She's like, play me one of the ones I know. I said, which ones do you know? She's like, I don't know. What's the one that goes, da 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 da? I was like,
we we have an opportunity to make it happen again. I think if we didn't take this opportunity to try it and see how it goes, I think in 10 years we're all going to look back and say we should have done it.